Hey everyone, welcome back to Homestead Corner. Today I have got a $35 budget prepper pantry stock up from the Dollar Tree. It is so important to keep your pantries as full as possible right now because there is just so much going on. We really need to be on top of our game and make sure that we have the things that we need. So today I have a $35 prepper pantry stock up from the Dollar Tree, and I just wanted to make sure we have plenty of everything in our pantry. A few things that we've used recently, and I want to just make sure we have it full, and a couple things that I'd like to just increase what we have. So let's jump in and see what we got. So the first thing I grabbed was just some extra cutlery. These are wonderful to have in an emergency. Reduces the amount of dishes, reduces the amount of water you need to use. It takes a lot of water to do dishes, and when you do not have running water, you realize how much water you really go through, and you go through a lot. If you just take one weekend and only use water that you have stored, you'll see how quick it goes. It is amazing how fast it goes. Clean water is so important. So I love to have these. This isn't something that we normally use, but I do keep them in my emergency supplies because when water's short, it really does save a lot on water. And then I also grabbed another small can of this Butcher Boy coconut oil. These are wonderful for your skincare, your hair. You can cook with it. It's just good for so many different things. It's good to have a large supply of coconut oil on the shelf, definitely. So I think this is a great deal for the little teeny container, and I don't have to worry about using it up really fast because, you know, it's a small container. I'm going to go through it fairly quickly once I open it. And then I found this Thai sweet chili sauce. I thought that would be great to try in a recipe. We love all different kinds of flavors, and I love ethnic food. So we like to keep tons of different things on the shelf just to spice things up, change up flavors, things like that. So I thought this would be great in some sort of chicken noodly dish. We're going to give it a try. Definitely. And then I also grabbed a spicy brown mustard. Mustard is wonderful. We use it in our mayonnaise. We use it for a bunch of different dressings that we make. I put it in potato salad. So we like to have a decent supply of mustard. Not something I use every single day, but we do definitely like it. And I grabbed another one of these coarse sea salt. That is a super good deal for 16 ounces. You get a whole pound, and I like the containers. I don't repackage these. I just chuck them right in a bucket with my seasonings. We have seasoning buckets, so when I get in there, there's usually all kinds of stuff in there. I don't really separate my seasonings. You definitely can. You can write on the outside what's in it, but I just chuck everything in there. That way when I get in, it's going to be a surprise, and I've got all kinds of different seasoning in there. So I can do a bunch of different things. And then, of course, matches. You can't have too many matches. They are wonderful. I grabbed another pack of these mouse traps. We like these old-fashioned wooden mouse traps. They work really well. Fall is coming really quick, and mice will be trying to get in for their winter meals. So we like to make sure we have plenty of these on hand. Even if you don't have mice, you may want to think about having a few of these on hand just because they will try and get to food no matter what. They'll chew through walls. They will do all kinds of damage to your house, but they will find a way in there if they need to. So mouse traps, ant traps, things like that. We love to keep that kind of stuff. Even if we're not using it all the time, we want to make sure we have a decent supply. So if we do need it, we've got it. And then I grabbed another eyeglass repair kit. Broken glasses stink, and I've had the screws fall out, sunglasses, reading glasses, all kinds of stuff. So I love to keep a bunch of these little repair kits. They have extra nose pads if you wear that kind. Comes with screwdrivers, a cleaning cloth, extra screws, all kinds of stuff. These are so handy. And I keep these in all of our emergency bags because I do have to wear reading glasses and I want to make sure that I can see. So these are a godsend. $1.25 is a super good deal for those. And you know that you're going to be able to fix your glasses if they break, and especially if it's just a little screw or something like that. All right. And I grabbed an extra Sharpie. I use Sharpies to write on all my canned goods, everything that I vacuum seal. I just write right on the lid. It easily comes off with, you know, just a little bit of alcohol or whatever you have. You can get those off pretty easy. If you just scrub it, the permanent marker will come off those lids. So you can reuse them over and over, especially for your dry goods and things like that. And yeah, I use them to can it too. But I know that's not something that everybody approves of, but they work in a pinch. If you need to reuse canning lids, you definitely can. And then I grabbed this little handy lighter, it's called. Just an extra lighter. It is refillable butane, you can see on the bottom. So I thought this would be great just to have on hand. And most of the butane lighters that you buy are only about half full, but you can fill them back up and they take quite a lot of butane, so they're going to last a heck of a lot longer once you refill them. And then I grabbed whole peeled tomatoes. I buy diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, it doesn't matter. If I want to make sauce, then I can just throw this in the blender. It really doesn't matter. Big 28-ounce cans for $1.25 is a super good deal. They are really hard to find for that price unless you grab a sale. Sometimes at Walmart you can get their brand for $1.25, $1.30, depends on the store. I know the store that's closest to us has different prices than the one that's 20 miles away. So it definitely varies depending on where you are. So I think $1.25 is a great deal for a 28-ounce can of tomatoes. And I haven't seen these for a while, and I was very happy to pick them up, was the pineapple tidbits. These are up over $2 a can at our local grocery store and our local Walmart. So I always grab these at the Dollar Tree. They are a super good deal. What are they? 20-ounce cans. And this is plenty for a meal, a snack, anything like that. We add it with Spam and make like a Hawaiian type meal with a little sweet and sour sauce poured over rice. It's delicious. Just your canned ham is delicious, fried up with some pineapple. Throw in some carrots, throw in some rice. You can really make a bunch of dishes with it, and we really like the Libby's pineapples. And then we grabbed a few bags of beans because you cannot have enough beans. I grabbed a package of the kidney beans and a package of black beans. And I got some great northern beans. These are great for your chicken chili, like white chili type thing. They're great for that. All kinds of things. You can use them in all kinds of soups. We use them with hams, all sorts of stuff. And then also a bag of lentils because these cook so much faster. And these are great. They're really small. You can chuck them in salads, in soups, in anything that you're making pretty much. If you're going to cook it for 25 minutes or so, 30 minutes, these are going to be all cooked up and perfect. So we really like to have lentils because they just add that extra protein and fiber, and they're just really good for you. And then I grabbed a pack of 45 of these styrofoam cups for in an emergency with the electricity down, the water down. These are great. You can have your coffee without burning your hand. You don't have to wash them. So again, not something that I use all the time. I can't even remember the last time I used them, but it does save water. If you're in a long-term or extended period at all that you don't have water, you're really going to want to reduce the amount of dishes that you're using. And then cold and flu season and the nice little C virus is coming back, so the news says. So we wanted to make sure we are fully stocked on our tissues and stuff like that. They had these triple soft soothing aloe Scotties there. So I thought that was great. Definitely gonna want some tissues. And if you don't use them for your nose, you can use them for toilet paper. You can light fires with them. You can do all kinds of stuff. The next thing I got is more toothbrushes. You cannot have too many toothbrushes. You know, you can open a brand new one, drop it in the toilet or the sink or whatever. You don't want to brush your teeth with it. You can definitely, having too many toothbrushes is never going to happen because you can go through them quickly, and you got to change them out every so many months anyway to make sure that you're still getting your teeth really clean. And in an emergency, a long-term situation, your teeth can really be a problem if you are not working at keeping them really, really clean. And then I grabbed, my son loves this Essentials body wash, so I always try to grab extra when I see these. They don't always have them, but they are nice for sensitive skin and people that have problems with the really chemically stuff that you get normally. So, oh, and I did get 2 of those, so that is always nice. And the next thing I got is the single-use super glues. I absolutely love these because that bigger tube, you only use it once and then it's all messed up and it doesn't work anymore. These are great. You can throw them in all your emergency bags. You can open this up and split these up, put them everywhere. They are so super handy. If you did break your glasses, like a bow or even part of the frame, you could super glue them together to get you through. So I love these. They are so handy and easy. You don't have to worry about wasting a bunch of product. There's not a lot in there, but there's enough to get something done and fixed. And then I also grabbed these denture cleaner tablets. These are perfect. If you have a kid with a retainer, these are what they recommend to clean their retainers with. My daughter has the clear retainers. So we keep a bunch of these in stock in our pantry because, you know, she uses them all the time to make sure that her retainer is nice and clean. Don't want to get cavities. So after all that braces work, good Lord, you pay for that. So these are a really good deal and they work really, really well, which is nice. You can just drop your little dentures or your retainer right in there. It cleans it right up nicely. And then I also grabbed a pound of the pink Himalayan salt. This is one of my favorite deals at Dollar Tree, really. Salt is so important. If you're not eating a bunch of prepackaged food and you're cooking from scratch, you need salt, and you need quite a bit of salt actually for most of your recipes. And they are, you know, you really want to have that. You want the nutrients from the salt. You need some. Overdoing it can definitely be bad for you, but making sure you have enough. And you can use salt for so many things. It's also great for cleaning. It's so many different things, tons of it. So we like to make sure we have plenty of that. And then flexible fabric Band-Aids. Can't have too many Band-Aids. That's another one of those things. I don't care if you got millions of them. You could run out. My kids, oh my God, over the years, I can't tell you how many Band-Aids we've gone through. We have 4 kids, so I'll tell you, we have gone through a lot at times. And then I picked up another one of these little push lights. Is that it? No, there's something else in there. They're just little stick-on push lights. It's got a little stand so you can stand it up. But these are nice and bright, and they are wonderful in the pantry. Up underneath your shelves, you can just press them on. You can stick it in the bathroom. If the electricity goes down, you can just press this on, and you've at least got some kind of light in there. Anywhere in the house, really. They work really great for emergencies, and they're great for those darker places like your pantry and inside cabinets and these like that. We really like them. I keep one in my herb cabinet, so I can just press it. I can see what I need, press it again, I'm off. So these are wonderful for $1.25. They don't come with batteries, but you can get batteries there too. So it's pretty affordable. And I never seen these before. Natural Scents Plant-Based Castile Soap. This is lavender. Thought we would give this a try. We like liquid soap, but I also like bar soap. Bar soap is going to last a really long time in your pantry as well if we keep it in like a shoe box. one of those plastic clear shoe boxes, and they last for years in there. They're not getting too dried out. And that is it for my $35 budget prepper pantry stock up. Making sure you've got the things that your family needs is so important. You know, and just because you see someone else buys it, don't buy it if you don't like it. Buy one, try it. I have bought many things that we did not like. So I always try to buy one or two. We try it. If we like it, we can go back and get more. If we don't like it, we don't have to deal with it. And I haven't wasted any money really. So only $1.25 or something like that, whatever it costs. So definitely keep those pantries full. Be ready, because stuff is just so crazy out there. We don't know what's happening from day to day. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.